Hey guys, welcome to another 31 Horror Toys in 31 Days review. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Neca Resident Evil zombie figure. So this guy is pretty neat, but he's very dated. So this is back when Neca didn't have all of the awesome articulation that we love, and they were more like McFarlane. So let's take a quick look here. I only have one part of his accessory here. I believe it also had a crow that was attached to this arm, and that's basically all that he came with. But I do not have that. So let's get a close-up look of the zombie here. As you can see, he's very grotesque looking. They decided to give him some sort of weird shine. I like that. It makes him look like he's, I don't know, decaying and oozing. And he's got just completely white eye here. And then some sort of iris that's fading away on the other side. I like all these little bite marks on his freaking head there. A little thing that's odd though is his hair looks like it's almost just a toupee that was tossed on there and now it's just spreading apart. I don't know, it just looks odd. And it seems almost like it was put on separately, so it might be, let's see. Yeah, this is like a separate piece that they added on. I'm guessing that there's another version that's like bald, or at least just with a horseshoe, and then this is the version with hair, so that they didn't have to resculpt too much. He also has sort of a 5 o'clock shadow going on. Just take a quick look. Yeah, take a quick look there. Jeez. And then he's got his teeth going on there. Nice red inside of his mouth. I wish there was more blood dripping down his face or something. There's a little tiny bit, but I think that's coming from himself in these little holes and stuff. And he's got some little powdered blood up here. A little bit of a bite mark there with muscles showing through, tendons and stuff. I like that. And just decaying skin all throughout. This has been dry brushed to look sort of tannish, decayed. It's got a nice wrinkled shirt. Looks good there. Then his legs are all kinds of messed up. So if he was articulated in his legs, it would probably be a problem, because how are you going to get him into a position where he can stand? However, he's still a problem because they didn't do it too well, so you have to get it in just the right position, otherwise he'll kind of fall over. So see, he's able to, there you go. And that's probably because he's in a half walking, shuffling pose, but I do like this pose. It does look zombie-esque. And then there's some bite marks on the back of his legs there. It's terrifying. It looks painful. I do like that. And then he's all ripped up in the leg area. Some dirt just randomly put on, some blood, and then his nice grasping fingers, which actually can hold stuff like his hand. In this hand he can hold a severed hand, and in the other hand he can hold the severed hand. So that's pretty cool, especially since his hands are like open, but he does have trouble holding that one, gotta say. And then this hand has sort of a weird 2 fingers hanging down pose. Yeah. I just like that a lot. That does look like he's reaching for something. This one looks a little bit more like he's grasping for something. Like he's almost got a hold of it. So you've got 2 different pose options almost. I like that. Okay. Now let's talk about the articulation on him. He's got a full 360 head spin. He can look down, not at all, but he can look up that much, which does work if you want to have him in like a broken neck look as he's shuffling around. And then he does have a slight head pivot. That's cool. Then his shoulders, he can move up to way past a right angle to his body. And then he can do a full 360 spin. And then at his wrist, he does have a full 360 spin as well. And then it's about the same on the other side here, except for the elbows, the shoulders a little less articulated. Can still do that spin. Here's another spin. Yeah, same articulation there. Then at the waist there's some swivel, and then that's it. So yeah, he is limited in articulation, but he is a zombie figure, keep in mind. Figure we might as well take a look at the hand here as well. It's got very fresh blood on it, so I'm guessing his victim is a lot more fresh than he is. Let's see if we can get some focus on it. And you can see where the crow's feet were on this. See those little black spots? Why is this having such trouble focusing? Okay. Maybe, yeah, there we are. It's got nice bones sticking out on the back, some mangled flesh, and then just a rotted look overall. Not as rotted as him, keep in mind. Yeah, I think that turned out pretty well, and that's where the crow's feet would peg in. It's even got some fingernails sculpted in there, so that's pretty cool. Not a bad accessory. It's fair that a walker or zombie, or whatever you want to call him, would come with some sort of severed limb. I do wish that we get some 7-inch figures in the color tops line that McFarlane has for The Walking Dead, but it doesn't seem likely because, well, he's screwing up everything lately. But since they don't make any, we can fit our Walking Dead figures in with this guy. Let me just grab one. And quite a delay that was. Okay, here's Rick Grimes next to a walker. It's pretty cool. Yeah, so, yeah, he is quite a bit taller than the Rick Grimes custom here, but not a huge problem. Yeah, I think that looks pretty cool. And his accessory is gone forever. Okay, so tell me what you guys think about this figure. Is he a little too bad because he's got the lack of articulation, or is he just cool anyway? So make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Tell me what you think. I will see you guys in the next review. Peace.